You know that music. It means our Drew Carney is out and about once again this morning, out of the studio that is. This time he is in St. Paul at French Prairie Gardens for pumpkin season. What's up, Drew?
What's up, Christine and Brenda? Good morning to you. Yes, we are having some pumpkin fun this morning, but before we go there, can I show you something crazy?
Sure.
I didn't expect to see this morning, but we can jump from pumpkin patch season to holiday season with one quick spin of Eric Patterson. Do it, Eric. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah, they've already got a little section. Yes, they've got a little section set up for the holidays. So when Eric points his camera to the north, it is holiday season.
Wow.
And when he whips it back to the south, we're back in pumpkin patch season. Let's stay with this season for a moment, shall we? Because we're just getting into it. Real quickly, I'll share the details about the pumpkin patch season here at French Prairie Gardens. Really officially kicking off this weekend, and a beautiful weekend, as Chris McGinnis just said a few minutes ago, it will be. So they are open every day now through the end of the month, except Mondays. That's the one day they shut it down to get ready for the next week ahead. You can check out all the pumpkins. You can do some pumpkin picking, if you will, Tuesdays through Fridays. But the full sleigh of activities is really set aside for Saturdays and Sundays. So they're expecting a big month, a lot of fun out here over the course of the next few weeks. All right, let me bring in one of the members of the family that owns and operates this farm out here in St. Paul. She is Stacy Bunky. So Stacy, I thought let's start with the pumpkins. They've got, am I right? Did I read this somewhere? Or am I making this up in my head? I think I read that your pumpkin patch, the physical patch out there on the farm grounds, is bigger than ever, like much bigger.
Yep. Oh yeah, Farmer Eric planted a 12-acre patch this year.
Okay, so that 12-acre patch is a little dark at this time of the day.
Oh yeah.
And spooky. So we bring it inside of the greenhouse here because they've got this display of pumpkins that serves our purposes this morning. I'm looking for a pumpkin that would be good for pie.
Yes. Pumpkin that would be good for pie. Yep.
What is this?
Cinderella pumpkin. We love this one for our pies, and then we also use it for our Cinderella pumpkin bars.
Okay, that's the Cinderella pumpkin.
Yep.
Good for the baking.
Yep.
How about one good for carving?
We love the New Moon pumpkin.
This guy?
Yep. Yep.
Bring it up here for Eric.
It's a white pumpkin. This is a smaller one, but they can get really big too. Can fill a whole wheelbarrow. Really thick skin, but can glow really nice. Good one for...
Is it ripe? I think so.
It's a good one for making scary faces, and it'll look good as a carver on your porch.
Would it be embarrassing if I had you make your best scary face at the camera right now? All right, you play well this morning.
You know, it is 5:15 in the morning.
How about, I know this one has a funny name. Please tell me what the name is for starters.
One Too Many.
The One Too Many pumpkin.
One Too Many.
We call it that because?
Bloodshot eyes. One too many beers.
The bloodshot looking pumpkin is the One Too Many pumpkin, gang, in case you're wondering. So you've got a good pumpkin for carving, a good pumpkin for baking, and one that just has a funny name. French Prairie Gardens is a great place to check out during the pumpkin patch season. The activities get underway this weekend, and we will have more fun on the farm, gang, coming up here at 5:45.
You know that music, and what it means is our Drew Carney is out and about once again this morning.
So all morning he has been live at French Prairie Gardens, and Drew, you've discovered the treats.
Yes, from hot iPhones, we go to warm baked goods out here at French Prairie Gardens in St. Paul. So this has been an annual visit of ours on the Sunrise Show for the better part of the last 2 decades. They do a great job of throwing their annual Fall Harvest Festival out here, the pumpkin patch, the pig races, the corn mazes, and more. And by more, we mean the good stuff here on the table. So yeah, I'm sorry, Eric, I forgot. You can come back up here, because watch this. We've got the camera on my face, and then we also have what we call the DC cam. The dessert cam. Yes, taking the DC on this Tuesday morning. So yes, in all of its glory, all the baked goods that were put together this morning by Karen Polschneider, the matriarch of the family that owns and operates the farm. So before we get into our baked goods discussion this morning, Karen, I do want to point out when you guys are open over the course of the next month. So the only day they're closed, to put it quite simply, Mondays. Besides that, they are open for business, Tuesdays through Sundays. But if you want to experience all they have to offer out here during the fall season, you really want to save those Saturdays and Sundays, because that's when all the activities, from the pig races to the double super mega ride and slide, the apple slingshot, those will all be open on Saturdays and Sundays. And next Friday the 13th, when it's an in-service day for schools throughout the state of Oregon. All right, Karen. this is always my favorite part of the visit, when we dive into the baked goods that you put together right here on the farm. Some I recognize from years past, like your beautiful pumpkin pie. Others, I don't know without your help. I can't differentiate what this pie is from that pie.
So carameled apple pie, Dutch apple pie, made with Honeycrisp apples.
Okay, the Honeycrisp is the apple that you like to go after because...
Yes. It's sweet, it's fresh, it's crisp, it works well in pies.
Lots of pumpkin goods. Oh, that reminds me, Christine actually had a question for me earlier. We mentioned, which pumpkin was it that we said was good for baking? Was it the...
Cinderella.
Cinderella pumpkin. And she said,
Yes.
well, why is it good for baking? What differentiates that pumpkin from others?
It's a little bit of a squash cross,
Okay.
and so it bakes up really bright orange and really good meat.
Okay, so there you go. That is why
Yes.
your Cinderella pumpkin is your good baking pumpkin, Christine and viewing audience. You've got the pumpkin bars here on the table. You've got this apple cider donuts. What's this guy? Because this appears new to me.
So that is a zucchini, carrot, cranberry, hazelnut.
Oh my gosh.
Loaf of bread. There you go.
Zucchini, carrot, hazelnut bread.
Yes.
All right, Eric Patterson, this is a guy who likes to eat during the segment. So Eric, is there anything on this table that really sticks out to you, something you'd like to try right now? This guy right here, the pumpkin bar? All right, Eric has earned himself a pumpkin bar. Now, you can usually tell if Eric likes something or not by the way he eats it. So Eric is going to sample that, oh my gosh, Eric, he's going to choke, Eric, you're done. He's done the pumpkin bar, Karen.
Yes.
Can you believe he ate it that fast?
I can.
I have to tell the people that are watching this morning, I'll take your trash, sure, pal. I have to tell the people that are watching this morning, if they have young children who are viewing, you cannot eat your baked goods that way. You will hurt yourself. You may choke. Enjoy the baked goods, savor them. Spend some time eating the baked goods and spend some time checking out the farm store and the bakery here at French Prairie Gardens when you pay them a visit between now and the end of October.